Hey, what's up, guys? Just Jake Reviews. It's Car Tech Monday, and not a lot's going on with the brands in terms of new vehicles, mainly because due to the coronavirus, that nobody can really work, so nobody's really working on anything really. But we do have we have a few things going about with them. Start out with Ford. Ford finally giving us a look at the new Bronco. Uh I kind of mixed some feelings about it. It's weird. I don't dislike it completely. I like some parts of it. I like sort of the boxy shape, but it doesn't really look like what a Bronco was. If you don't know what Bronco is, besides the new one, back in back in the early 2000s, 80s, or the Bronco was essentially a big SUV that was on a truck platform. But it had a little roof on the bed that you could put stuff in. So pretty much an early SUV, and people really liked it because it had 4x4. You can store more stuff in, and a roof over your bed, and it was a good, reliable truck. Well, as technically SUV, you get the point. This one kind of has it does look very tough and muscular. I will give them that. I really do like the front little circles. Whatchamacallit, I like that. I like that. The only other problem is you just ripped out the Defender. Exhibit A, here's a picture right here. Or here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. And, yeah, that's pretty bad when you have to copy Land Rover, which I can understand why they did that, because a lot of Land Rover uses a lot of four parts still. If you don't know this, look it up. It's hilarious. Not all Land Rovers, but a good many of them still have Ford engines. So, I'm not surprised they copied each other. But in my opinion, the Defender looks way better than the Ford Bronco, and the Defender is a great, great car, and I can't wait to get my hands on one. In terms, would I buy one on a Bronco? I'm not sure. I mean, it's not that it's not nice, but I don't know what you go. I don't know what's gonna drive. To me, I'm not sure if is it gonna be very tough driving, something that can go through all sorts of stuff, or is this just another SUV you're putting on the market with this SUV craze? I mean, that's seriously what it just looks like. One of the old Broncos, they look tough. They look like a truck, and when you see a truck down there, you know that thing's gonna go anywhere. It's gonna go anywhere you want it to go, and it's gonna do as much as it can. My dad had many of them. He actually, when he was my age, he took a road trip all the way to California for some reason. I forget what it was, and he took his Bronco he had at the time and drove it all the way there. He said it broke down one time. It had an axle break or something like that, but he was able to fix it real easy because they're easy to work on. That's what's so great about the Ford Bronco. So I really hope Ford really does this. I hope the Ford Bronco is still as reliable and easy to work on. I doubt it, but I'm hoping. I'm gonna give them a chance. Now the other brands aren't really doing much. I kind of feel bad for them. A lot of the brands are making limited edition cars because they probably don't have time to make future ones, so they're just making a limited edition. And it's like let's make some money. Let's try it because we know they're losing business right now. Everybody is. And let's talk about some of them. Honda is making a limited edition of the Type R. What it is, it's a Type R that's yellow. Has a couple of things, you get a number and yada yada, it's only 500. But if you already have a Type R or you're planning on getting one, don't get the limited edition. Because the yellow looks ugly on it. I'm sorry, Honda, that is an ugly color you chose. Especially with red, just, oh. The yellow just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good on the shape of that car. It just doesn't look good. There's some cars that look really good in yellow, like a Ferrari 360, or virtually almost any Ferrari looks good in yellow, but not this. Sorry. And next up, Subaru is making a special white series WRX. If you know WRX, it's Subaru's version of the Civic. but it has all-wheel drive, unlike the other cars. And that's what's so. And it's, pretty much it's the go-to rally car. And there's lots of history on that, and I'll go through it on everyone. Saying that for later. But they're calling it the White Series, which it's a special edition. They're only making like 300, 500 of it's a white, it's a completely white paint with high level interior, rainbow brakes and stuff like that. And you can also get the ST version, which is what they're making too. And they're making like 300 or something like that each of STIs and non-STIs, which to me they should just make STIs because no one wants to buy a limited edition of a regular car. I'm just saying. I mean, if you have to do that, I mean that's cool, but nobody like the Honda's not gonna make a limited edition of the Civic, a regular Civic. SI, I can see people going for that. I might want one. But you're not gonna make a limited edition of a base Civic. You just don't do that. So the WRX White Series and like the non-STI, I'm like, why? Why are you wasting your time on this? And all it is a couple little features then that the STI has, and the STI has everything you could want. It's an STI. So why would you not buy the STI? And it's like, well, money wise, you can get a regular. If you really just want a Subaru WRX, but you can't afford the STI or you want one, just get a regular STI. Just get a regular WRX. Then don't buy the limited edition. You're gonna trade it in within two to 3 years, so might as well just get a regular edition. Just don't. That's why I'm saying don't do that. I really hope they change their mind and just make the STIs, because that's what people want to buy. When I buy one, no. I just buy a regular STI. I know I'm limited edition. I'm not. I don't like having limited edition cars because I'll be afraid to drive them, even though they're regular cars and yada yada. I'm afraid to drive it. It's a nice car and a really cool feature. I just don't want to do that. I'm afraid to put miles on it. So I'd rather get the exact same version I want, and then just not limited edition that's mass produced. I'm like, oh, don't you want to feel special? No, because I really drive it. I mean, let me give you an example. I play video games. Obviously, I'm a young adult man. I obviously play video games, but I do have some collector's editions of them. And usually, if it's a certain game I like, that's coming out, I will get the collector's edition. Usually comes like a statue or a CD, some kind of soundtrack, something like that. And I'll get the statue, but I'll hide it away. I'll keep it, like right now, all my statues are hidden away. They're all nice and neat and make sure no one gets broken. And I'll get them out and show them off because, well, I don't want to get broken. And the games, I do play the games, but a lot of times I'll take the disc and put it in the regular disc, because sometimes they come with a regular disc case and a steel book, and I'll just put in the regular and put the steel book up nice and neat because that's just the way it is. But there are some games I do keep in steel book because it is better for case and all that. But that's the same thing I feel about the limited edition cars. It's just I would be afraid to drive and enjoy it. I would take it every now and then because it's limited edition. I would just be afraid to drive it too much. There are some cars that I wouldn't care because it's limited edition. Because if it's a certain special edition, it's like way faster than the other variant. For example, the Avenger SVJ, Ferrari's track edition car that they make every so often. That I would buy. Yes, it's limited edition, but I would enjoy more of it, and I wouldn't care if I put miles on it. It's a cool car, and I would really enjoy it because it's a track version meant to be driven. Yes, it's limited. But I would drive it more. Whereas if I got a limited edition STI or limited edition Type R or whatever, I would really not drive it as much and only just use it more. It would be more of a show car, and I don't want that. I don't want a show car. I want a car I want to drive. I want to enjoy it. And I want to let other people enjoy it. If I have something cool, I want to show other people. Most people don't know this, but after I do my reviews, if I'm really talking to you, like I like to get, hey, would you like to test my car out? You know, it's like, Jake, you don't have anything, go yada yada. Well, my car, it may not be limited edition, it may not be fast, but it's a pretty special car for what the time is. Yes, it's mass produced. If you don't know what I'm talking about, 2010 Corolla S, yes, it's mass produced, yada, yes. But what I like about my Corolla, look at my generation, is not Toyota doesn't make the Corolla they used to. Look at the new one. The new one, it's kind of sporty, but it's not as aggressive as the 2010 generation I have. It's just Toyota doesn't do that anymore. So really, my Corolla is very special because of that, and I want to share that with everyone because not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people think the Corolla is fast and loud and fun to drive. Or if you just put an exhaust kit on an intake, and the thing is really fun to drive. It's just a great car, and not a lot of people know about that. So, as a thank you for letting me drive their car, I let them drive my car. And yes, I'm a little nervous I'm driving, but it's a car. And it's to me, cars are meant to be experienced, and to me, that's one reason why I do this channel is to really experience the cars, which is really fun. Sorry if I went on a long tangent. I didn't mean to go that far off topic. So let's get back on track. Okay, next up, Range Rover or Land Rover. Sorry, they should really not. Grand should not really make a car after their brand, because then you just get confused with what's what. So Land Rover, which also also owns Jaguar. They're the same company. It's been giving vehicles out to, because of the coronavirus, it's been giving different vehicles to first responders, like hospitals, clinics. I don't think they're giving police yet. Just a lot of clinics and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. I'm very impressed, very surprised they did that. And you were thinking, oh, they probably just did like 20. No, they donated over like 175 to a country like Spain. Now, Spain's a very big country, but compared to other countries, like US, for example, population, it's not nearly as big. So that's a lot of cars for that country, and that's just very, very nice of them. And of course, they're not done with Spain. They're doing all over the countries. They're giving all kinds of different cars to everybody, which is just very nice of them. And now, I can also see why they're probably doing this. Land Rover, if you don't know, not a lot of people buy them because they're very unreliable. But people who buy them get really, really good discounts. And right now, because of this, everybody's trying to save money. People don't really want to buy an unreliable car if they're looking for a car with a Land Rover. Even though it's a good discount, they're just not going to. Some people will. There are some people who are millionaires, don't care about if it's unreliable. They can easily replace it, no big deal. But some people, like, for my example, I wouldn't want that. I would want something that's more reliable because I don't know how long this virus is going to go on. So what Land Rover is doing is they're just getting out their inventory. Just like, hey, we can't sell it, might as well give it to people who need it, which is really nice of them. All right, next up, that's it for the car talk of the video. Let's talk about what's going on with me. I'm so far very healthy. I have no virus of any time. I'm staying at home. I'm going to stay at home until the president says I can come out of my house. But as for the video I was talking about last Monday, I was going to make a video game for you guys, playing the video game, play some drive some cars. I recorded it. I had everything done. It was awesome. It was a really cool video. But it didn't record right. So I stupidly tried out a new screen recording software that was through Microsoft, that comes on every computer, and it didn't record right. I don't know why. I might show a clip. So what happened was I was playing the game, but for some reason it recorded my background, which was why the had time was just Steam pulled up, and it didn't record the game at all. You can hear the audio, you can hear the game running and all the cars, but you can't see it, and I'm like, why? So I want to make another video for you guys doing a different game. I'm going to go back to the video because you guys like the video one pretty well. I really don't know why the reason why I tried the Xbox One was because the NVIDIA didn't want to work. It wouldn't let me play it with Microsoft stuff, which I don't know why. It's just weird that way. They're opposing companies. It's just what they do. So I want to try again this week and do another video for you guys using the I can't talk today. The G-Sync, this overlay and stuff like that. Well, on top of that, I have an announcement. I am getting a new camera. I think it was so I'm going to go with, but I'm not exactly sure. Now, this isn't going to be for you guys. You are still going to use the camera. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been posting a lot of photos lately, a lot of different stuff, and that's because I've gone into photography. I've been pretty bored lately because I haven't been able to do any car reviews. So, since my mom was doing a photography class before the quarantine, I decided, hey, maybe I should give this a try. I gave it a try, did a couple photos with my phone and my little GoPro, and I found out I really like this. So I'm spending some money and getting an actual DSLR camera. If you know what a DSLR is, it's those big fancy cameras you see a lot of everyone carrying. That's really bulky. But what's so cool about them is you can take the lens out and switch it for a different lens for different effects. Other cameras, like my phone, you can't do that because the lens is screwed in there. You can't just yank it out and put a different one in. That's why a lot of manufacturers will give you three different lenses and films and stuff like that because you can't take them out. But with a DSLR, you can take it out and usually the manufacturer will make them as well. And that's gonna be cool. I am going with Nikon. If you guys don't know, that's a really cool good brand. I'm not gonna tell which one I got. It's coming Friday, and I'm excited to show you guys. So I am going to do an unboxing, or not. May not be best to show you doing an unboxing due to the virus. I might take it out of the box and show you what I got, because I don't want to get the virus. And I just want to be as careful as possible. And if I'm handling the box that could have the virus, it's just I don't want to handle it. So I might take the box it comes in, like the Nikon box, out of the shipping box. That way I don't touch. That way I don't get because the box inside it shouldn't have any coronavirus. It shouldn't. But I don't know. I'll figure it later. So that's it for this video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jake. I do car reviews when I'm not in quarantine. And since I am in quarantine, I'm doing lots of fun videos. Well, I try to do the videos, but they seem to not want to work for me. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash that the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next video.